The ExamVue software is a software for controlling the acquisition of digital X-rays. The main parts of the software are registration of patients, the actual taking of the X-rays, and then reviewing the X-rays afterwards for your own purposes or to send them to somebody else's by PACS or email. The first step is to log in. You can set any number of logins that you wish. I'll be using the admin login. When you are logged in as a person, it will track who took what X-rays and if any changes are made to X-rays and if there are any regulatory questions or issues while you're using them. The first screen you see will be the patient registration. This is where you would enter the patient information and set up your study, assuming you're not getting your studies preset by you by a work list from other software. You have to put in a unique patient ID for every patient. I will just call this one Demo, a name, the date of birth, which you can type in or do by a calendar, and the sex. You can schedule patients for future dates, though mostly people will schedule them on the day they're going to arrive. You can optionally enter the owner, accession number, breed, and a chip number for the animal. When you're done, you click Save and you're ready to go. In this demo, I am showing a dog. You can select any one of 4 different animals, including less common small animals such as rabbits, lizards, and snakes. Once you have your patient information entered, you need to set up the study you're going to be taking. You can either select individual body part views, or you can preset exams for yourself that you'll be using regularly. In this case, I preset an accident exam. This exam you would choose if you have an animal come in after a car accident. The software will automatically fill in a preset number of shots you're going to take on the animal. You can set this up yourself for anything, a pregnancy exam or for equine presale exam. All this can be set up depending on the user. When you're done, you just click Exam. I am now ready to take X-rays. If we were actually connected to a generator right now, this is when I would position the animal, take my shot, and would have the image show up on my screen a couple of seconds later. I'm just going to bring up a demo image to show you how it works. You'll load the image and then process it on your screen. As you can see, it automatically moved down here the list of studies to the next exam. So unless you need to go back for a retake, you would not actually have to come back and view anything on this computer until you're entirely done. Most doctors will come and review the image before they go back and take the next one. As you continue taking X-rays, you'll continue to move in the study until you decide you need to retake something you've already taken, and then you just select the earlier study. Now, if you have a practice management system or record-keeping system that is working with a DICOM work list, you can set this up to preload all your patients' information. Once you're done, you can just close the study, but before you close it, you can also make modifications such as cropping it down to a smaller area or left and right, rotating and flipping it, or making some marks on the image. If you have a PACS set up in your office, as soon as you close the study, it will send it to the PACS. If you're going to send it to another doctor and you don't want to send every image of that, you would use the Send button and it will give you a list of possible destinations. You select the one you want and click Send. Here in the review screen is also where you would bring up all of your old X-rays and where you have access to a larger set of tools that you can use on the X-ray. You can also from here export images as JPEGs or .com files to share with other doctors or to email or share with your patients. You can compare the 2 studies, so if you want to compare X-rays you took on a patient this month and 2 months ago, you can open up and compare 2 different studies and view them side by side. You can expand it to a full screen so that you're seeing just the image, and you can also display multiple images on one screen. You can do window leveling, making the image darker and lighter, which I'm doing right now just by holding down the right mouse button, moving it up and down and left and right. You can do basic measurements or angles. You can reject images you don't like. It will ask you for a reason you're rejecting it and the password, and it will label it as rejected. That means it will not be sent if you send it to another doctor. You can put text on the images, and you can make the image black and white or white and black depending on how you find it easier to read the image. This video is a basic overview of registration of patients, uploading and reviewing the X-rays, and sending the X-ray by fax or email as needed.